Is this on? Oh, sorry. Yep. Hey, welcome to the hub. I'm Jack, the usual security guard, and I'll be gone for a while, so you'll be taking over for me, which means you'll be the one in charge of this section of Torchwood during the night. Oh, sorry. So what you need to know is that Torchwood is an organization with the goal to secure and protect Great Britain from any aliens and research the aliens and their technology. Our motto is, if it's alien, it's ours. But you probably know this already when signing the documents. The technology in here is very vulnerable and or dangerous, and by signing the documents as you did earlier, you are aware of any possible consequences of quitting this job, getting fired, or spreading any of our information, like the erasing of your memory and such. And I know that this alien stuff might sound a little weird, but hey, as long as we're getting paid, right? The technology in here probably won't go off at night, but just in case, I'll tell you everything that you need to know. So first of all, there are pieces of alien technology all over the place, but we have found a new one, which is quite exciting actually. You might see it in the main hall somewhere. It's quite harmless, like most of the technology here, so don't worry. There are a couple of aliens around that you need to keep a lookout for. They do tend to walk around at night, moving stuff around, but you should be able to watch every room on the cameras, except for the hallways on your left and right. Sorry, budget cuts mean that there will be blind spots, so if you can't see something on the cameras, that means it's either in one of the hallways or it's in your room, so you should always try to be on top of everything. In case of emergencies, you should always call us. There should be a phone on your desk with my number on the speed dial. Just remember that this place is highly secure, so you won't be abducted or anything like that. I need to remind you that you should use your power efficiently. We are currently experiencing some technical problems, mainly because someone thought it would be clever to use solar panels as our only source of power. I mean, come on. Seriously, with this kind of weather? The hub is a relatively new Torchwood base, so there will always be little kinks that we still need to work around, but there's nothing really to be worried about. The lights in the hallway in front of you are also off because there's nothing really there to see, but if you really need to, you can check the hallway with your flashlight. The flashlight does use the main power supply though, because have you seen how expensive batteries are nowadays? So we've rigged it up so that it's all connected to the main power supply. And while I'm talking about missing lights, the hallways to your left and right don't have them either. So, sorry. I guess that's it. So, long story short, keep track of your energy use. There are blind spots around, lights missing around you. Be careful and use your flashlight only if you have to. I guess that's it for now. You should be good to go. I'll speak to you again tomorrow, and good luck. Oh, and also congrats on your brand new job. Hello once again. I guess you did a good job on your first night. I mean, you're still here, so that's a good thing, right? Okay, anyway, let's get straight to the point then, shall we? The second night will definitely be more difficult. Some of the aliens have a really absurd sleeping pattern. Most of them sleep 1 week so they can be active the next week. It's confusing, but this is the end of the first week. There are a couple of things that I still need to explain. For example, you're probably wondering why there's a chalkboard to your left. You're really going to need it. Let me explain. Some of the aliens in here can't be seen. We call them the silents. Well, they can be seen, but you won't remember seeing them. So this is where the chalkboard comes into play. You'll need to tally the amount of times you see one of them, but you won't remember doing that. So you'll need to keep checking the chalkboard on a regular basis to see if the amount of tally marks has increased. If so, you'll need to use the noisemaker. The noisemaker is the other object I haven't explained. It's next to the camera. It looks a bit like a screwdriver or something. This one, though, uses a lot of power, and it's not 100% working yet. And the sound could also attract or wake up other aliens, so you should only use it when necessary. The only other alien that wakes up tonight is... oh yeah, it's the Vashna Narada. It looks like a skeleton in a spacesuit. Your flashlight is a defense mechanism against the Vashna Narada, so it's pretty simple. This alien moves through the shadows and darkness, which means lights slow him down. So I think that's all you need to know for now. Just remember what I told you. Keep checking those cameras and you should be golden. Once again, good luck, and you'll hear from me again tomorrow. Again, night 3 already. You're doing great. You're probably getting the hang of it now, so a little bit more action wouldn't be too bad, I hope. Because there is going to be a little bit more action. Like I said yesterday, the noisemaker has its benefits, but it also causes some trouble. You probably had to use the noisemaker yesterday. If so, all the aliens in this section are awake right now. But still, they're all locked up, so it shouldn't be too bad, but just in case, here's the last thing you need to know. The last alien you need to be on the lookout for is the statue one, which is known as the Weeping Angel. It appears that this alien only moves when it's not being watched, so watch it as often as you can to make sure it stays in its place. But don't leave the camera on the room with the Weeping Angel, just in case, because something causes the TV to glitch whenever you do that. Did you know that the noisemaker also works as a remote? So if you lose your remote, you can also use this one, but don't watch too much TV because it will drain the battery, of course. But that's all. That's all you need to know. You know everything, and it should be a piece of cake now. You're practically an expert at this job. I guess all I can say to you now is that good luck and enjoy your job as part of the team at Torchwood.